Alright, so let's talk about music careers, no? Especially teaching careers and performance careers, no? So, na-establish na natin na sa music, meron naman talagang career path, 'di ba? Pero yun nga, nakadepende pa rin yan sa'yo kung ano yung gusto mo i-take. Now, two of the most common career paths that you can take, especially if you graduate sa conservatory, is of course teaching and performance, no? So, teaching doesn't necessarily mean music education lang, no? Which is a different form of teaching in its way, but it's still teaching kasi music education and pedagogy are two different things in some shape. Okay, and then of course performance kasi ito yung pinaka-common. So these two are the most common. And bakit nga ba ito yung common? Where does the money come from each one? Okay, so as we all know, teaching is about sharing your knowledge, the way you develop systems to create future musicians as well, diba? So, ito yung isa sa pinaka-stable na career paths if you want to be a musician, no? Professional musician. Kasi the stability it offers talaga is, I think it's almost the same sa ibang industries, diba? Kasi when you teach, you develop systems kung paano mo maituturo at paulit-ulit na ginagawa, no? So you can teach a lot of people and be able to retain them into your studios or roster or kahit sa school, 'di ba? Kasi pag nagtuturo ka naman in school, you develop them yearly. Tumataas yung level ng understanding ng mga students. So it's a very stable career opportunity. Although we can say that the pay is not as high when you are starting out sa performance. Now, when we talk about music performance, of course, kahit anong klaseng performance yan, whether it's a gig-based na wedding band, you could be an orchestra musician, you could also be lounge musician, 'di ba? Lahat pwede mo naman tugtugan at pwedeng may bayad naman, 'di ba? So, ang upside naman when it comes to performance is that generally speaking, it pays higher per hour that you put in the work. Parang ganun, no? So, it's quicker kasi usually after the gig or after a few weeks you get paid, 'di ba? Tapos medyo malaki yung payment nga na makukuha mo. Although seasonal, 'di ba? Ang performance based na mga jobs, especially kung hindi ka regular na employee. Like for example sa orchestra, ano ka, on call ka, 'di ba? Freelance work. So bihira kasi yung mga opportunities to have a performance based work na monthly may salary, no? It's a very small amount of people kasi maliit lang din naman yung pool ng mga orchestra opportunities or group opportunities so that you can join in. But basically a lot of performance work is gig based, so meaning you get paid a fee every time you perform, pero pag walang performance wala ka ring bayad, diba? So seasonal nga, minsan pagdating ng mga off-peak, let's say mga July, August, yan medyo mahina ang performance based na work. Now, pero nga sabi natin, malaki siya in short term. So, yun yung main difference when it comes to performance and teaching. Although, a good balance of both can be done, no? So, pwede ka namang magturo to have the stability of teaching, and you could also do gigs on the side and even bigger projects if the time permits, no? So maganda lang sa isang musician is you could do both, especially kung nakapag-aral ka sa conservatory, because those are the main things that they teach you, 'di ba? Which is to teach, 'di ba? Lahat tayo may pedagogy classes, may music education classes, and to perform because may mga majors tayo. So understanding the strengths and weaknesses of both sides, no? Because again, this is the most common. Marami pa ibang jobs dyan. But finding the balance, no? I remember when we were graduating, Even our professors were telling us na teaching is one of the most stable things that you can do. Kasi, concerts once a month, twice a month, kahit naman yung mga concert artists, ganun lang. So, in other times, yung mga oras na wala kang ginagawa, if you're able to teach, you're also strengthening yourself. Gumagaling ka din habang nagtuturo ka ng iba while sharing your talents. So, when it comes to the money aspect kasi, a lot of people would flock to what brings them more money right now, diba? Kasi totoo naman, you only live once, and from a business standpoint, having an MBA and understanding a little bit more about business as a musician, mas pipiliin mo nga talaga yon. Pero in the long run, diba, if something stable comes in, parang mas maganda din na meron ka din dun. Kasi the performance work, yes, it pays a lot more upfront. Pero kung makakapagturo ka and develop a certain ano bang tamang term doon? Not notoriety, pero if you develop a certain following, let's say, na okay, si ganito magturo yan, magaling siya magturo, maayos yung mga students niya, may mga students siya na ganito, nakarating na ng ganyan, diba? If you develop that following, in the long run, mas magiging profitable ka as a teacher, diba? And you still enjoy both worlds, So wala naman talaga, in the perfect world, as a musician, teaching and performing goes hand in hand, side by side. Pero sometimes you have to prioritize one over the other to get the benefits of it, diba? So walang maling decision, guys, when you're a musician who performs a lot and doesn't teach, or who teaches a lot and doesn't perform as much, But the thing is finding the balance. Kasi kahit sabihin natin, kahit matanda na tayo, makakapag-perform pa rin tayo, we're not going to be at the same level, diba? Meron tayong regression. Lahat ng tao humihina, tumatanda, diba? So kailangan makapag-preserve tayo ng something that would help us in the long run. So teaching does that in a way, kasi kahit hindi mo na kayang gawin physically, kaya mo pa rin i-transfer yung knowledge sa ibang tao. Now, so again, these are not just the two careers that you can get into, but this is the most common. And habang bata ka pa, aspiring musician ka, try to find a way to teach, and also try to find a way to perform at the best of your abilities. Kasi habang bata ka din, marami yung gigs na yan. Kahit araw-araw ka lumagare, okay lang. Pero pagdating mo ng mga late 30s, nakakapagod na yan. Pa isa-isa na lang, okay ka na dun. Kasi diba, the toll it takes on your body. Late nights, early mornings, kasama yan sa performance. But again, you're paid high or adequate enough, diba? But again, teaching stabilizes that. At least you can control the time that you want to teach and be able to do it both as a teacher and performer. And yun yung importante, finding that balance. I'm not saying na kailangan pasukin mo agad lahat, pero understand that, again, meron pa iba. Meron pa ibang opportunities, but these are the most common things that you could do that is readily available, Kahit nga hindi ka pa graduate, pwede ka na kumita sa music, diba? So sana nakatulong to, and if you did, comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Good luck sa inyo.